Hey, welcome in everybody. Thorgy back at it, doing the thing. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go over here and do the failure to communicate. Still super new game early. Still super early, this new game plus. We're just gonna run over there. How far is it? Can't be that far. How far away did I land? Really? Usually land like right on top of them. Surprised at how far away from them I landed. Alright. We'll go get in the vehicle and we'll ride over in Del Altair. Lopez, we already know all about his problem. Yeah, we got Rosie here in the Apollo 11 suit. I'm digging the Apollo 11 suit. Gonna have to try out some more 510 Deshaun stuff. Really like it. Now, I guess people who watch a stream are probably in a bigger hurry than I am. Y'all like action, right? Whee! I don't understand why we didn't land over here. Normally when I do this mission, like every time I've ever done this mission before, I've landed right here. But I guess for some reason, we land over here now. By the way, I'm just so... People can hate on the Starborn Guardian all they bloody well want. I've been hating on it. But I'm loving this retexture. And being able to build and add to the Starborn Guardian. Oh, that's nice. Shout out to the OG Tennessee. Alright. Let's go get this little cheesy mission going. Really just doing this to do it. And because my character's virtually broke. I mean, we could console command some money, right? But we're not going to do any of that this playthrough. He's going to have to earn it. And upgrades he dropped on the Starborn Guardian was not cheap.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family.
Well, you should have done that a long time ago, homeboy.
You sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
Sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
Easy there. But you
Easy
came
there.
here. What, to help? Looking for some sort of reward?
Yes.
Couldn't we all, right? Used to be 4 families that list help set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times.
These ain't the best of
Spacers
times.
started raiding and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
You know, I don't think I've ever
The ones
asked
in the
this
banners
dude
are farmers like me.
all these other questions.
Jacqueline Lemaire and her daughter have some mining operation with dreams of hitting it big. I've tried in the past to get us to work together, but You don't join List unless you have a healthy dollop of obstinacy.
Ooh, look at him, be all fancy.
The League of Independent Settlers.
Sell it to me,
Good-meaning
buddy.
fools happy to set colonists up in independent space. The promise is freedom. True freedom. If you can fend off all the spacers and pirates,
I don't hear
the
no
settled
eagles
systems can throw
screaming.
at you.
I don't hear no eagles screaming. I don't see no four-wheel trucks. I don't see no stars, no spangles, no banners. What's this freedom you speak of?
Really? I had no idea. The spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite, and I'll open a secure channel, and we can sync up and get the lay of the land.
I mean, kind
And
of
then get all of our satellites
being out here
operational.
by yourself is kind of the danger of doing it, right?
I have. Twice. I took out the old pickup. Last time I tried, I barely made it out alive. They're using the damn satellites as bait. My ship just isn't up for facing spacers. But yours, a whole different animal.
You got that right, buddy.
Absolutely. I mean, don't expect much. Look around. Not exactly swimming in resources here.
Yeah,
But
turn
hey,
on the light. You could have left the light on out here, man. I mean, would it have killed you to left us a light? Oh, excuse me, Rosie. What do you think about it, Tommy? We're gonna let Spooter over there be. Yeah, Spooter ain't bothering us. Reminds of us. Wait, do y'all hear that? Did you like? My mouth just like failed to realize words. That was sad. I don't even know what I was gonna say now. Obviously, it was not important. I don't want to catch that one. I already got a Spooter man. We'll go ahead and put him down, just in case the Altairs were scared of it. I can't believe I waited so long before I added this. I didn't add it because like everybody was using it, you know? That, and I like the Daymog. I really do like the Daymog. But I've not had this too awful long, and I love this over the Daymog. The more I use it, the more I like it. Looks good. I mean, it looks really good. Zone 79 really did a good job on that, but you know, Zone 79 does a good job on everything. So this is the Xeno Arc. So when you need something to carry your Xenos around in, get you a Starborn Guardian. Talk to my man TN. Look at the shadow play there. My God, that is beautiful. Oh, that looks so good. Talk to my man TN, and he'll hook you up with the ability to build M-class ships. Hey, Raven. And modify your Starborn Guardian. Look at that. How cool is that? Hop over here and look down. Got just a... Oh no, that's not even clipping. I thought that was clipping, but it's not. How cool is that? Alright. And somewhere we redid... I don't know if any of you guys use Rosie in your playthrough. Rosie Tannehill. I like to use Rosie as a real doctor. We've put her in a Ghostrider 231 hat and a Federation uniform. But I also, because I use the mod Tiger Shipyards, I always end up getting Doc Venus,
Captain on deck.
and she looks default almost exactly like I mean, it is exactly like Rosie. So we've changed her looks up a little
Always a
bit.
pleasure, Captain.
I don't know if anybody like this or not, but this is my new Doc Venus Tiger. I like her. I think she's chill. I mean, I actually like that better than Rosie. It seems more unique, you know. So many characters use the Rosie model. But this is where we're at so far in the decorating of our Xeno Arc. We got us a little kitchen over here. Got us some wine. Got a kitchen stove. Got some advanced nutrition. Boom pop. Canuck. Terra brew. Tranquility here. Got us a runner's rush and red mile. Got some chunks here. That's all that's really from Betamax functional decor, I think. Over here we're rocking with, for the real fuel, I think it is called mod. I'm trying that out as a different fuel mod this time. We got the siphon panel and the smart fuel panel up. We got our fleet command wall terminal from Watchtower. This is a little role play command control area. I would like you to see this storage. Boom. 26,748 on a Starborn Guardian. And I ain't even like tried to mac it out. I could like totally add more. This is Outpost Security Chief hanging out with us. But no other ship's got the views that the Starborn Guardian's got. I mean, if it didn't suck so bad at combat, it would be a great ship. Over here we got an extra wall locker that I really don't technically need now that I got so much storage. We got us a copycat and a Dark Star multi-bench just for the heck of it. This is also industrial workbench, weapon workbench, spacesuit, research lab, pharmaceutical, Xeno weapons lab, alien egg incubator, build workbench, another research lab. Of course, you gotta have your modular recycler. And yeah, y'all gonna think I'm stupid. I just love that suit. So I plopped me a mannequin down here from Wicked Workshop, the mannequin display. Slapped one of these up here. Slapped the Apollo 11 space suit by 510 Deshawn up there.
Hello,
Also
Captain.
from Betamax, we have the Auto Dock. Hello, Doc. I mean, I don't know if people be hating on that or not, but I like Doc. I think I did a good job on Doc. I'm not really good at making character models and stuff like that. I kind of stink at that. Hey, Plucky. Alright. You got Raven here. Let's go get us some satellites, y'all. What do you say? I hope this pisses off Watchtower. I just had a hella battle. I didn't get it on stream. We'll look before I go to space and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. Well, I won't be able to show you the battle, but it was wild. The last mission I ran before I went and sold everything was on Altair 2. And it was, check that out, Research Outpost U309. So I did that, knocked that out, and I thought it was cool because we'll get to come back here and do Lopez's deal. But anyway, when I was leaving from this, I've got the wanted trait. I was hit with the bounty hunters from the wanted trait space battle, along with Watchtower, and it was like the biggest Watchtower fight I've had, and it was like spawned in with the bounty hunters. I don't know if it was a glitch or something. There was, if memory serves, 6 battleships, 8 corvettes. I have no idea how many drones, but it was like an unreal amount of drones. Way more than the 6 battleships and 8 corvettes. Uh, it was unreal. And they just kept piling in there, plus the wanted bounty, the wanted ecliptics from the bounty thing, or from the trait, the perk. It was insane. And this is all before I've rebuilt the Starborn Guardian. So I'm like, it just saved like right before going into it. So I got lucky there. But I went out I just went into space and boom, it was like, get you some. And I got some. It was all I could do. Hence, we decided to redo the Starborn Guardian. I don't know why my story rambled so bad. Sorry about that, chat. I got lost in thought. I'm already there. Anyways. It was a hell of a fight, that's all I'm trying to say. It led me to go do something about the Starborn Guardian not being a capable boom boom ship. My Starborn Guardian is now very much a capable boom boom ship, I think. We've not put it to test to find out. And nothing on this mission should put it to the test. This should be easy peasy. Well, I'm just goofing off. It's not like they're gonna provide me any challenge. But it is nice to be in a Starborn Guardian and have 3 weapons. I mean, I know the torpedo is not such a bad weapon by the Starborn, but it is slow. And it's just not as fun. It's not satisfying. Like a big space battle though was satisfying to win. What's up, Tommy? My man, how you doing, dude? Holy shit. Aha, I gotta fix the, Tommy, find out if that link works for yourself, would you? I didn't even have to say that you were here. Yay, Streamlabs, good job. It shouted out my dude Tommy on its own, which it's supposed to do. It's supposed to know Tommy's here and be like, what's up? I'm Tommy. Or at least I think so. Hold on. Check this out, Tommy. Let's check this out. Let's see if this works. I've been playing with it. I gotta fix my stream up and make it better. I'm gonna be adding some stuff to make it cooler and engaging because I know I'm not engaging. Let's see if this works. Let's give Streamlabs a moment to figure out if it knows it. Ah, it does. Would you looky there? This is what it's supposed to say, so ignore that crap up top. This should be much doper. Tommy, check that out. Yeah, I thought you would. So how you been doing? Check out, I'm probably not gonna leave my dude outfitted like this, but X237 dropped those creator hat, or not creator skin hats, but the new skins for the cowboy hats. And you know we had to rock one for X237. X2357. I always leave the 5 out. I don't know, it's like my mind hates the 5. I don't know. It's like nothing personal, X2357. I always mean to say the 5, but it never rolls out of my tongue. Anyway, he made those cool hats. So I thought I spec my character out to look like this just to rock the hat. This is just like straight up the only reason he's here. We gotta get a different view. There we go. You gotta rock the hat. So also by X2357 is the dark skin for the Starborn Guardian. How cool is that? And check it out, check it out. Silliness over here. I put me some treats down for my Xenos. And it's funny, every once in a while, these are just static decorations, but every once in a while they'll like stand there in front of those crates like they're eating out of them. It's kind of cool. Alright, back to the mission at hand. I hope you're having a good day. Tommy, did you see Ghostrider's 300 Xenos and an outpost video? Pretty baller. It's like wicked cool. He's talking about trying to get 300 of them on the Starborn Guardian. I'm like, if he does that, that's insane. This is not my favorite mission by far, but it's easy. I don't know why I drove into the look at that good driving there, y'all. Let's just drive into the let's not repair and connect it. Let's just fly into it.
Communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites.
This is a good little mission though, to make some money and test out the new ship. I should tell Albin that I hadn't heard him.
I figured you might. Not gonna lie, there'll be more of them ahead.
You gonna stream today, Tom? Or
With
tonight?
competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that.
I'd take a job working hydroponics.
Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open
I'm
a
just
gem
saying.
to the other families.
So, Tommy, if you're still here, I'm going to say something that may surprise you. I'm trying to post 1.15 update. There's a lot of the mods that I used that were older mods, right? And a lot of them have been made with Xedit or something, or for whatever reason they couldn't be made without script extenders, or they weren't available on creations before, or whatever. There wasn't a version of it similar. I'm replacing some of the older stuff with things that are on creations or have been made with the creation kit. I could put stronger weapons on here, but I think that wouldn't be that much fun. I like to shoot them at least once in a while. I could just let my fleet take care of that guy, couldn't I? I guess I'll chase him down and end him. We could just fly around him, watch my fleet get him. They're taking too long. Alright, I was impatient. There's going to be a bunch of little wimpy spacers to take out. But they're wimpy now. What's up, Will? How you doing, buddy? Hey, Ghostrider. How you doing? I was just talking some ghost stuff. See if this thing works right without me doing it properly. Hey, look at that. Look at me go. I need to put those on my stream deck so I can just hit a button. That'd be probably way more convenient, but I still got to mess around with some stuff, add some more things in. We'll do it a little bit at a time. But I was just asking Tommy, and I guess chat in general, if they had seen the 300 Xenos, one outpost. It's impressive. It is a feat to behold and something I want to do. What's up, Boss Red? Welcome in, welcome in. Like, how in the world did I get that far away from that? Everybody having a good day? This is just more or less to see if I'm going to like my Starborn Guardian, if I'm going to need to put better weapons on it. I'm loving the blackout skin by X2357 for it. I've had the TN's M-Class and Starborn Guardian, or Starborn blah 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 whatever mod for a long time. I just never utilized any of it. I just had it because it was part of the TN suite of mods. And since I've been flying around doing the Xeno Master thing and trying to find me a Xeno ship, I'm like convinced Ghostrider's 100% on point with the Starborn Guardian being the ship to fly for Xeno. And if you want to, you know, have them hanging out on your ship like I do, it's excellent for that. It's freaking the bomb. But in all other regards, the Starborn Guardian vastly sucks. Well, I finally decided to actually make use of the mod that we got installed there and do something about that. And it turns out super easy to do the Starborn building. And you can make them a lot cooler than I thought you could. There's a whole lot more flexibility than I'd assumed. You got your Xeno? Hell yeah, Will. You gotta get your Xeno. Everybody gotta get that Xeno on, you know? Like, catching your first few Xenos was like the funnest. It's actually become my favorite thing to do in the game, is just go catch Xenos. Alright, for anybody who wasn't here earlier, this is probably not the way my guy's gonna stay get up forever. But we gotta show some love to X2357's hat skins here. I need to do a review on those. I think they're really cool. The snake skin one looks really good. Not that I would wear it in real life, but you know, it's a video game, right? And so why not? So Captain Locke's gonna rock it. Arcane also got his first Xeno. Hell yeah, Arcane. Everybody getting their first Xenos. I love it. I absolutely love to see it. I don't know what it is about, like, seeing Xeno Master grow and more people enjoy it. I finally get why Tommy was so excited about it. Because, like, forever, when I first, like, discovered Tommy, I was like, okay, dude. I mean, I get it. You like that mod. But then I tried it. And he was right on.
I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet all the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. She hasn't forgiven you, you know. That's right. It's ancient history. We all need to get over it.
I'm shooting at him before I'm even in range at him. Won't do no good. They die a lot faster when you shoot them in range. I was just watching this one die. It's gonna take forever, ain't it? Alright. Let's get him. I really don't know what those spacers are thinking. I mean, they got this floating after them. It's a Starborn Guardian with teeth. Although it doesn't cloak anymore. I don't know if I can fix that or not, but I don't really care if it cloaks or not. It can boost forever, it seems. I've used the TN's all-in-one mod and all that stuff. So adding in the grab boosters and stuff like that actually helps. Without putting overkill weapons on it, it's pretty stupidly overkill, I think. And I know it doesn't show that I have more than 12 pips of shield, but using the shield module that you have to install, then I also installed another shield, even though it's a weaker one. We got plenty of shield. I can take some pounding. Alrighty, that's enough of that. Let's go do this last thing we need to go do here before we go do more stuff. What do we got to go do? Land and talk to him? I wasn't paying any attention. Repair the Lemire, okay. Did I not just do that? Oh, I zoomed away while they were talking. I haven't done this one yet. Okay, my bad. I'm too busy running my mouth. Pro streamer, y'all. Pro streamer. Too busy bragging up my ship. I cannot believe I'm this excited about the Starborn Guardian. Like right now. This has become my favorite ship. That knowing I can do like more modding to it. I can like increase the weapons or the shields or whatever I want to.
All of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
I want some new Xenos for a new expansion. That sounds awesome.
No game, no ruse. Times have changed.
Tommy is very persistent. And I appreciate Tommy's persistence. Because I'll be honest, I know I've said it time and time again on stream, Ghost, and it is not an offense to you by any means. I think I've explained my stance on it before, but it wasn't on my radar. I probably wouldn't have picked it up had it not been for Tommy showing it off all the time. And it looked fun. Me, I'm just flying around this ship goofily right now, y'all, if anybody wonders while I talk. But the more I watched Tommy play and mess with it, and the more excited he seemed for it, I thought, you know, we'll try it. And honestly, when I installed it and first tried it, I had zero expectation. I went into it not expecting anything. And before I finished that night's play session, I was like, dude, this is the coolest thing ever as far as the Starfield mod goes. Like, half the time I'm trying to work the mission in my headspace. I mean, I know I don't do it online for you guys, or I don't talk about it on stream, but I'll headspace or head cannon, whatever you want to call it, everything in my playthrough, you know. And so now it's like I'm trying to head cannon everything in regards to the Xenos, you know, like instead of the world of Starfield, it's like my game is Xeno Master and I'm modding Starfield to play Xeno Master. It's ridiculous, I know. But it has really been that much fun. Will it stay that much fun forever for me? I don't know. But I'm going to enjoy it while I enjoy it. It has lost none of its pizzazz so far. At all. That hat's starting to grow on me, y'all. Starting to like the hat. Well, that's a long way away docking sequence, wasn't it? The chosen second Xeno Ambassador, maybe. Hey, man, maybe. I don't know if I'm qualified to be a Xeno Ambassador or not, but I damn sure love the mod, and I will sing its praises to anyone who will listen. Actually, if you ask some of my coworkers that are gamers, I'll sing the praises of Xeno Master to people who aren't wanting to listen.
No contact with them.
All of them?
Hey, Rosie, looking good in that Federation uniform with that Ghostrider hat on.
Good people. They died. Needlessly.
What's going on, Chanda Banda? I mean, do y'all not just like that name? This is worth playing the mission alone. Chanda Banda.
The spacers are a threat.
Jacqueline Lemaire. And old Alban over here.
Mistakes were made.
Rosie, what do you think about them talking all that smack over there?
It's a mutual defense pact. Nothing else.
Yeah,
Each of us
same.
throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all
The
need
problem
to
is
go
it
along.
does. I like this
A word?
bounty hunter outfit here. And yeah, no lie, y'all, the hat's growing on me. Sam Coe wishes his hat was that cool. Sam Coe. Sam Coe. Hat is nowhere near as cool. He wishes it was snakeskin. Alright, I'm done being silly. Let's get all these people talked to appropriately and get this moved on. Perhaps a third one ambassador would rise in the future. Dude, that would be awesome. I think it would be amazing if there was a third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13 ambassadors of Ghostriders. You know, I want as many ambassadors for that mod as we can get.
I wish Liz had people like you working for it.
It is just so well done. Really, I gotta talk to Peckernuts here first.
First things
I
first.
forgot. I
You
wasn't
did an
paying him
honest
no
day's work,
attention.
you deserve an honest day's pay.
Let's see. I have no idea how many times I've done
Heartfelt
this mission.
compliments.
But a bunch.
I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more.
Yes, you're gonna
to
pay
help
me
keep
plenty
the
more,
spacers
bud.
out of our system for good.
I'm gonna do it anyway,
Coordinate
whether
our
you pay
efforts
me
to
or
do
not.
so.
I'm more than happy to help. Why not? For the umpteenth time I've done this.
You are something else.
Yeah, I
So
am.
we're not babes in the woods.
No,
Each family
no.
has a ship or two and hard men and women.
And
that
you
can
all
handle
need to
themselves
stay
in a
your
fight.
ass out of the fight, because that's how
The
you
real
live.
problem is
Is by
admittedly,
not going.
A self-inflicted injury.
Because
My
a
family
few
was
you're
here
gonna
first,
end up on the
and
space
when Liz
station
sent
at the
other
end of the
families here,
mission
perhaps
like
I
you
didn't
shouldn't
take to it
be,
kindly.
and you're gonna get your fool
Might be
selves
I made an
killed.
odd credit here or there at
But oh
their
well.
expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live
I
down.
mean, I got Xenos,
Now we
bruh.
need the Lemaires and the
I don't
bandits
need
both,
y'all.
I reckon.
You can thank you. You do all you
I
want.
wouldn't
All
hold
you
my
need
breath
is
with
me and the
that.
Xenos.
But Band is good folk. Well, hopefully.
Yeah, I like Banda. He's
We
pretty
need
cool.
to cooperate
His name's
now,
cooler than
but
yours.
also in the future.
No.
We need a mutual defense pact.
Oh, yeah.
As our new mercenary
Y'all can have a
commander,
mutual defense.
Please talk with Band and
All you
Lemaire.
want. I'm not going to be coming
Lemaire
back to hang
God
out
help
with you in the
us,
future.
Especially we could use.
You can forget about
Family's
that.
got the most ships and crew by far.
Unless you got credits.
If she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
You don't need her, but we'll go get her. Do we got any love me drugs on here? Man, I am not carrying hardly anything on this character. I've really got to go fix my inventory. I cleaned it all out to build my ship. I spent like a lot of money building that ship.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
Your jackass attitude reflects poorly on your character. You gotta be such a
Don't
stick
be
in the
so
mud.
certain. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band
This is
together,
true, Ghostrider.
I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
I tried to tell everybody that. Go hunker down.
I may
Outlast your
not be
storm.
some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain. That is a good point.
I need to raise my heat leeches up. I need to get me a Morphe hanging around with me. Actually, we're better off if I just go do it by myself without any of y'all. But we'll say the thing it wants me to say.
That's certainly true.
I love resource departments for Terramorphs. This is a cool way to look at it.
They're already a headache as is. Well, you might have a point.
Yeah, you're gonna take the free ride, huh? You gonna sit
Fine.
back on the back?
Let Albin know that I'm willing to try this defense pack.
Let me go do all the work. You better kick in some credits at the end, old girl. Dang, Rosie, you was meant to wear Federation blue, girl. I'm telling you.
We need to stand together.
Do you?
As simple as that.
Why we got Raven outside the airlock? They're rude. Hey, y'all. Y'all got Raven
Hello,
outside the
stranger.
airlock. That shit's not
Your
acceptable.
work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn.
I always do
I
everybody
know
a
it
good
was
turn,
pain
Chanda
work,
Banda.
but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take a list contract.
No,
You
why?
here to talk about the defense pack?
Merc take anything it's paying.
I figured he might. I mean, I agree that right now coming, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albin working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in the back.
Hey, maybe they'll kill each other and you come out to the good. Hey.
Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pack. We got one ship operational, another we can patch up.
Dude, just stay at the
Not
Banda
much,
farm, man.
You'll have us when you need us.
Stay at the Banda farm. Trying to save your life, bro. I like you. I hate that. The very first time I ever played this mission, vanilla, on Xbox Game Pass, blah, blah, blah. And I come around here, boom, went in that. I just hated that. So, that's just a design flaw. They shouldn't have put that there. Right at a ladder. It's just silly. Personal opinion. What do y'all say? I kill them all and take their ship? That'd be rude, wouldn't it? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna go be heroes. Cool is that, getting on the Starborn Guardian? It's all blacked out like that. Somebody just give X2357 some kudos. Look how cool the hat looks. God, I wish you guys could see it on my screen. And I don't even have Luma installed. They get that patched up and ready for the 1.15, if they ever do. I'll be so happy to have that back. Then my blacks can be black and the white can be
Glad to be a
white.
part
There
of the
won't be
team.
no bleed through between the two. It'd be beautiful. I'm easily amused, aren't I, boss? It's a good thing, too. Oh, there you go. There's your docking cam that was just, that was different. Alright. Let's go blow up some stuff. It looked like the mission target was on my ship there, and I was like, why? It is on my ship. Why? Did I not talk to somebody I was supposed to talk to because I was talking to the chat, not paying no attention? What's up, Sly So Savage? You just come to show up to hear me lack the ability to talk coherently. A slightly important thing for a streamer to be able to do. I call it optional. Yep. I was too busy talking to chat. See, that's the things you do when you stream that people who don't stream don't realize how often. Because you're reading chat,
gives us a real chance at a
you're
future.
thinking about other
So is
things,
the defense pact in business?
you're playing the game like
Come on, don't keep me in suspense.
with about 20% of the attention you'd normally play it with.
You convinced Jackie? And now I do believe in miracles.
So it's easy to skip stuff.
How in the hell did you manage that? Wait, words can do that?
When you have my
Like
charm,
I
bro.
said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contacts.
Sly's so savage.
Undoubtedly our space.
I feel you.
We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
I should be able to handle them all by myself. I think all your people should stay at
You
home.
are a
Don't
wonder
even
to
come to
behold.
the final battle.
After you
Just
deal with the
stay
spacers,
at
meet
home.
back on my farm.
You
I've
won't,
got an idea how to
but you
find where
should.
the spacers are based.
Yay, we good now, buddy? Let's go. I'm not gonna bitch about the hole or nothing. It's good to see you, Sly. Boss and Ghost, Tommy been up in here. Man, it's just been like a full
Captain, on
house up
deck.
in here. Almost as full as my ship. Still loving this.
5 by 5, Captain.
Somebody's got to message X and be like, yeah, so sassy. And this mod, this reskin, I think he's had it up for a while. See, it ain't always about finding that new mod or that new texture. Sometimes you can just dig around in Creations or Nexus and find something you've overlooked. Find you a hidden gem in there to mix up your gameplay with. This is a wild docking cam though. Alright, attempt number 2. Y'all, the hat's growing on me. I swear. Did I just click to the Altair anomaly instead of to the, it'll be alright. Let's go give him some. Whoa. Okay. Maybe I underestimated him. Yeah, y'all. Talk about underestimated him. I wasn't paying no attention. Hopped right in there and talked some shit and got wrecked. How about some FAFO right there? How about Thorgy? Got the FAFO. I fucked around and found out, did I not? God, I hope I saved. I don't want to talk to them folks again. Oh my dear God, y'all, look how long it's been since I saved. Oh dear God. Watch this, I hadn't saved all stream. Watch me get up into the air and realize I haven't saved all stream. Like I haven't even talked to Lopez the first time.
We got ourselves a mark.
Or maybe not. Who knows? Alright. We'll fly through all that stuff a little quicker this time. I'll pay attention, get this done. Can't believe my dummy self did all that. Yeah, actually I can. Any of you guys have been on here to the stream before know very well that I would do something like that. Alright. Where's this stupid satellite? Yeah, get a little closer.
The green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending
Yeah,
that on
we
your
might have to
satellite.
make it a little bit tougher.
You
I
hear me,
intentionally, like,
Hello?
gimped it and made it not as superbly badass as it could have been.
Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
True that. Nothing wrong with putting stuff on pause. I wish I could put, like, life on pause a little bit harder sometimes. Wouldn't that be cool? And my cargo is not full. Quit tripping, game. Alright, let's go get these other ones. Sometimes I've noticed when I go to do this, I'll end up at a different planet, like, because they'll be close, the line up there. It is smart to pause way more often. Especially as many times as I've had, like, buggy playthroughs, or I've had corrupted saves, and I'm still trying to keep the save alive. And then I get lazy when I got a playthrough that's running nice and clean and smooth and pretty like this one is. I do prefer hard saves over quick saves, and definitely any of that over autosave. Alright, easy enough. I'm glad I don't have the collisions on, y'all. I would destroy my ship. I think there's a mod that makes collisions with stuff like that in space lethal. I obviously don't have that turned on, or I'd be toast. Fine. Get the band to satellite. Almost skipped that part, y'all. Y'all saw me trying to skip that part. Whole point and reason we're here. But I do like the new Starborn Guardian, doing it like this. For anybody who hasn't used the TM's
Lopez to Banda? Banda,
shipbuilding
you there?
mods, I highly recommend them.
Satellites back up? That'd help. Big help. I didn't know you had friends.
Quick saves seem to screw up
Turning over a
everything.
new leaf. In that vein, we have to meet.
Absolutely, Sly So Savage, Ghost, both of y'all, you're 100% on with that.
Talk to her yet.
I used to do like a F5 quick save and F9 reload in my outpost, or when I'd had like a big change in the game.
All right, connection closed.
And sometimes I'll still do that, but it's not the F5 quick save. I'll save the game and then reload the game if I really want to make sure something's really baked in. I don't know if that matters or not. All you much more intelligent people who play around with the mod files and the game files, is that not sexy, y'all? Look how cool that looks. Who do all this modding and stuff. I don't know if it helps. Y'all can tell me if I'm totally wrong, but I believe that it does. if anybody wants to know, the difficulty is on extreme. So I don't suck as bad as it looks like I suck. But if we want to know any combat that I do suck at, it is always going to be the space combat. I am atrocious at it. Look at me use big words. Might even say supercalifragilistic. My cargo hold is not full. I even have a mod that says that isn't gonna... Let's see. Da 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 da. I got a Starborn Guardian here with 26, nearly 27,000 for cargo. And I didn't even cheese it like I could have. I have it set to extreme, or, yeah.
Glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game
Or
are you
expert,
playing?
whatever.
We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on, or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
It helps with my piloting. I just actually have to pay attention.
Fine.
I had a fight leaving this system in between streams from my last stream and this stream.
Better reception.
I was playing around a little bit, right? I was going to be getting some stuff ready for stream. I wanted to upgrade my ship. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to do off stream. So I went to leave Altair, and I got in a battle and with like, I have the wanted traits. It was the ecliptic wanted fight, but also Watchtower showed up, and there was like 6 Watchtower battleships, 8 Watchtower corvettes, and I have no idea how many Watchtower drones, but it seemed like they were never gonna end. And it was after that battle, like dying in it, I have no idea how many times. I was like, yeah, we finally win that. We're definitely fixing the Starborn Guardian to have more teeth. Or I was going to have to break down and have me a different ship altogether for my Xeno arc. And I didn't want to do that because I'm really starting to enjoy the layout and that open flow of the Starborn Guardian. Yeah, ground combat on extreme, without a doubt, still a piece of cake. Like, I make it look not easy sometimes when I'm goofing off on stream. That's just because I'm not paying any attention whatsoever. Alright. But I do like this game. My hot take of the decade, which may not be a hot take, anybody who's been here before. I still think this is Bethesda's best game. Although we will be doing a Fallout 4 playthrough soon. That said, it is my introduction to Fallout 4. Why in the world did I come to Altair? Need to go to the family rendezvous here, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding the better boarding experiences. There's 2 of those. There's one that goes with it. I've been looking at those. I haven't added them yet, but most definitely want to be adding those. The better boarding looks really cool. I mean, it also makes sense. Hey, look, guys, I do believe we've been here before. I feel like I've done this already.
So, this is our savior, huh?
Let's do something like, instead of just talking all kinds of shit while they're talking like I did a while ago,
First things
let's,
first,
do something smart.
I'm pretty sure
And get a save.
No contact with them.
Now we can talk smack. We can even replay it like, here's Raven. Isn't Raven cool? Raven's cooler than these three over here talking, running their mouth.
Needless. Because we couldn't get our act together.
I ought to go in here and like steal everything they got. That'd be hilarious.
Time and time again, Albin.
But really, there's nothing worth it.
Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
You know how I know? Because I've already done it. In a much earlier playthrough.
What I'm proposing is a mutual
What's up,
defense
Albin?
pact, nothing else.
Hey, Tommy.
Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot.
We need to
and
go
help
get our
protect all of
Thorgan
our asses.
at some point in time. I need to figure out where my the pterodactyl avian is.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool
Oh yeah,
off.
if I got boarded,
Stranger, a word.
I think it'd be hilarious if I got boarded. I'd just sit back and watch the AI come in and get wrecked by my Xenos.
First things first.
That would be
You did an honest
hilarious.
day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here,
2,500
heartfelt
credit.
compliment.
That is not an
But I
honest day's
expect
pay.
You know what's coming next.
Do you know how much my
We're
ship
not
costs,
military
bro?
folk, and I'm not ashamed to say
I
we
don't
are
care.
out of our
Do you
depth.
know how much my ship
I'll pay
costs?
you more, much
2,500
more.
credits. You better.
If you can help kick the spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so. Right?
Yeah,
You
the
are.
borders are
So we're
toast
not
if you've
thieves in the
got
woods.
5 tier
Each
morphs
family
and
has a
6
ship
other
or two
Xeno
of hard men
weapons.
and women that can handle themselves in a firefight.
I think you could have like 10 Garys on there, and they'd take care of the
self-inflicted
borders.
injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense.
Yeah,
But now
yeah,
we need
okay.
The Lemaires and the Bandits both.
Yes, yes. I hope I can
I wouldn't
convince
hold
them.
my breath with Jackie.
You know,
The
these
Bandits good folk.
I've
Well,
got
okay.
several different
We
Federation
need to
skin
cooperate
styles,
now, but also in
but
the
this
future,
newest one,
we need a mutual defense pact.
that is well done.
As our new mercenary commander,
Much
please
better
talk
than the
with
old
Band
ones.
and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. The family's got the most ships and.
Yes,
She's a
yes,
lost
yes,
cause.
yes. I don't care if she's a lost cause or one cause or whatever. We're gonna go try to win her over. Not too hard though. Da da dee da da. 10 carrier snails that can spit fire. Yeah, yeah, they're cooking those borders. It'd be like border barbecue. That's what that'd be,
Just
Ghost.
so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with
I
the
call
likes
them
of him
Garys
reflects
now. I don't
poorly
even
on
call
your
them carrier
character.
snails. They're now Garys, even though I named mine Crimson.
Lucky you then. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna
Slasso
band
Savage,
together,
those are very nice,
I
aren't
have
they?
the
Have you
most
tried
to
the
contribute and the most
older
to lose.
Federation skins?
The
No
smart
knock
play
to
for
the
my
mod authors
interests
who made those.
is the Lemaire's hunker
But
down
the
and
quality
outlast the
difference
storm.
from the ones from like a year or two ago versus those newest ones, the ones like Rosie's wearing, oh my god. Night and day, man. It's unbelievably better.
I may not be some sort of military expert, but you can't know that for certain. That is a good point.
That said, I do have one that is got all the different ranks and the different like science division, you know, etc., etc. It's pretty cool, but then you end up with way too much shit to build. It has like the ensign uniforms, the commander level uniforms, etc., etc.
And my family
It's more
has
authentic,
a much better
quote
chance
unquote.
of dying on your fool's errand.
But it's not as well modeled as this one.
You sound very certain. There are considerably safer ways of earning credits.
I kinda
Maybe
didn't
you're
want
on
her
the
to
level,
come.
Maybe you're not. But I know for damn certain Albin's crooked.
Good.
Sorry.
You're SOL. You don't get to reap none of the rewards.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting it. I know it was pain work. You here to talk about the defense pack?
I am.
I
Yes.
figured he might. I mean, I agree that it's hard to imagine. Not much of a choice, really. Well, it's not much, but
Get through Alban here. Come on, Alban. Talk it up, buddy.
So is a defense pact. Come on, don't keep me in.
I hit brick wall with Jackie. She's kind of a
I can't
bitch.
say I'm surprised.
Chanda's down to fight.
Well, 2 families will have to do. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact groups. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we
I'd
can
like to
send
get
them with you. Or hold
the
them in
new
reserves to your call.
workbench weapon filter framework working again. That'd be nice. I hate that RTFP is not working.
You are a wonder to behold. After you deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm.
Yeah,
I've
and that's
got an
why.
idea how to
That's
find
what I
where
was
the
just thinking
spacers
about,
are
Sly.
based.
I'd love to have that workbench filter back. I went to craft some stuff today. I was crafting the stuff that he's wearing, and I was like, God. I didn't even want to open the workbench. It was just stupid. I was spoiled to those filters.
Everything's fine.
Cleaning it up a lot. Yeah, this would be a bad place to get boarded. That'd be painful. They get wrecked. Excuse me. I don't blame you, Sly. I think the guy who had patched the RTFP form, I don't know if he's really from where it says on his profile he's from, but I do know he hadn't been in his Discord, or not as who he says he is anyway, since like maybe October or just something like that of last year.
Make short work of him.
I'm just cooking them this time. A while ago, I got cooked. I guess the battle turned my way a little bit quicker this time. Maybe I didn't just fly into the middle of them and park like I did last time. For reference, parking in the middle of a bunch of people who are shooting at you is probably not a good idea. Just saying. Sitting still is a bad way to fight a space battle. Or at least on this game anyway. Oh yeah, definitely gotta save after this, don't I, Ghost? That looked wild, that debris hitting the front of my screen as Raven flew by. Kinda looked like Raven was doing it. Zod's got his tail all on the screen. He's wanting to be famous. Alright, let's get a save here so we don't have to do all that again. Or at least not this Unity anyway. Man, I am loving the way that looks. I've always thought the Starborn Guardian was a really cool looking ship. I just never liked using it. Are you shitting me? Told you it's one of them deals where you jump right beside of where you need to be because the planets are close together. Gives us a chance to look at that cool ship again.
We got ourselves a mark.
Damn, what happened? I don't know what I did there. I screwed it up. It's a good thing I saved. Good job, Ghost. Hey, y'all watch me be inept at space battle. Just after I was like, hey, this is how you do it. Hey, what's up, Sweet Pea? How you doing? I'm just flying around in my little pimped out Guardian. Bragging on mod authors. For anybody in chat who doesn't already know, Sweet Pea 704 did the Den and a lot of other cool mods, but I'm all the time bragging on the Den because I use it a lot. And I think it's a super cool mod. Come on, guys. Come on, y'all. Well, that got closer than I wanted it to. Let's get this guy here who's closer to me.
Go for the kill.
I about lost. I am way outclassing these ships. If I lose, I'm going to be so irritated at myself. They tried to get me. They tried. Y'all see that? They try to be all sneaky and stuff. The Den's gonna get an update, Sweet Pea? Cool. I think for anybody who's not used it or hadn't checked it out, the Den redone. I might have miscalled it out, but anyway, Sweet Pea 704's mods, just check them all out. But the Den, super cool. Like, I never used the Den much prior to the mod. You know, you got a couple of missions you go to the Den for, and then that's it, right? I wouldn't bother with it. But it's become kind of a critical jumping off spot for me. Seems to work its way into my playthrough. Even when I have reasons to not go there, I end up going there. I like it when mods change up the flow of the game for me like that. Newest creation is Fireside. I've not seen Fireside, Sweet Pea. Tell us all about Fireside, because I think I have missed Fireside. I feel like I'm missing out completely. Y'all tired of hearing that boost sound yet? I was just showing off the ridiculously long boost that has. And it will boost for like a stupid length of time. Finally going back to the farm. It's a working, cooking workbench. Hey, Sweet Pea, I'll pick that up when I get off stream. You're rocking 8 ships in your fleet at the end of Watchtower Will. That ain't a fleet, that's a freaking armada, man. There's a difference for anybody who doesn't know. A fleet, you got a chance at winning. An armada, You better get the hell out and leave them alone. See, a fleet. That's what I'm rocking around with. You're flying around with a friggin' armada. That is crazy, Sweet Pea. This is awesome. I love it when you guys are in the chat talking about all this cool stuff y'all do. And then you just got lame people like me who are not creative at all, who just come and enjoy it. But that's what I do. I get to enjoy it. I'm not cool at making stuff. Or at least I don't think I am anyway. But I will find a way to enjoy everybody's cool stuff that they make. Oh, what you need to take out Watchtower is just a couple of Xenos. I mean, Raven here, a face tank, a mech.
Glad to hear you're back, safe and sound.
It's the ships, though, that get me in Watchtower.
You're tougher than I thought. Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some Spacers chatter. There's an old derelict
What'd you do that for, dude?
the Spacers are using as a base.
Look at Chanda Banda, look like he's looking at Tommy over there.
Undoubtedly a lot of Spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
Better act right, Albin. Tommy will get you.
Ships for this, but we're never going to get a better chance to
Hey,
clean this.
while I got this many people in the
100%
chat,
agree. So, oh gloriously.
y'all should check this out. I'm gonna be adding more people to the list that I do this for, but I'm just playing with some simple stuff. We'll grow and make the channel better with things like this as we go, but and add it to the stream deck for like little things I can hit. But I really think you should check out Tommy. He's the reason I play a lot of Xeno Master. And then it turns out Xeno Master is awesome, so you should check out Ghost. And I'm going to be doing some more stuff like this for some other people. And I do have a Discord. I am I'm worst Discord owner, moderator, whatever the hell you want to call that, than I am a streamer. But if you want to get highly disappointed, I have a Discord you can check out there too. But please feel free to come get disappointed.
This is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
Woohoo! I love adding those lights right there. Don't that make that look so much cooler? Ah, that was just classic. I just love it. Alright. Yeah, this is a good quest for picking up legendaries, especially for anybody who doesn't know or doesn't run something like Shade's Immersive Looting. Highly recommend that for missions like this, because when we get on the space station, there's going to be a lot of loot to be had. Did a review on this today. I'm a big NASA junkie. I think that looks really cool. Also makes it really easy to find Rosie. No lie. That's part of the reason I put her in it. Oh, we got to brag on Ghostrider. And we got to brag on some Sweet Pea.
All systems looking good, boss.
It's the modding community, really. You guys... Well, I got a few of you in here. I appreciate y'all so much. It really changes the way the game goes for me. It's the reason I loved Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion. It's the reason I'm gonna do a Fallout 4 play through finally after all these years. And you guys are just bringing that modding community right into Starfield like it should be. and allowing Starfield to be, hot take for everybody, the best game Bethesda's ever made. Yeah, that's gonna make some people angry. I don't really care. It's my opinion, right? I'm welcome to my opinion. If people disagree, it's okay. They can be wrong. I don't mind. But I do really like Starfield a lot. I actually finished my clearance. Nice. Yeah, I'd been in King Gat's stream when he was streaming he did a Watchtower stream. Whoa, I was not paying attention. I need to come back to that, paying better attention to that, don't I? I was watching King Gat's stream where he streamed kind of the playthrough up to the point where you get turned loose, right? And he was talking about how McLaren's has actually had more to it. And y'all know the sad thing. I'd only ever opened up the backpack for McLaren's. This playthrough, that's one of the things I'm doing this playthrough, this new game, is we're going to clear out all the King Gas stuff, right? So, of course, we've already done Hell's Gate, so I could get Cuddles. But, you know, we'll finally complete King Gas McLaren's this time. Finally. Let's go get our asses kicked, evidently. Appears to be what I'm about to go do. Yeah, I heard in that he was talking about, like, in that same stream, he had said he thinks they could do more or get a bigger limit, or he was going to ask for a bigger limit, something like that, which is cool because I thought the 2 gig limit was nice. Sweet pea, he pretty much is, isn't he? Let's bounce up out of that and make this fight a little bit more spread out. Yeah, we'll spread that fight out a little bit and they won't be nearly as lethal. Get my boost back. There's no reason to be in the middle of the fight and get wrecked, is there? There you go. That's a much easier fight when you're not just sitting there getting shot by everybody all at once. That's significantly easier. Alright. Because I didn't remember that fight being all that. And here I've been bragging on my new ship all night. Or all day. Just to go in here and get wrecked a couple of times. That's ridiculous. I hope they fix the update bug. Let me catch up to chat now that I'm through that fight. Yeah, I do hope the limit gets raised. Oh, okay. This super easy wheel. It's the Settler Adventure hat. So, that hat is really just the... I don't think I have another one in my inventory. Well, I definitely don't have another one on. I've renamed it Snakeskin Hat. That's why it says Snakeskin Hat. But it's really just the settler. So you can go anywhere. I think anywhere in Aquila City, you can definitely buy a settler hat. So go to like, what's the trader right there in Aquila City. You can buy a settler hat there. And then you take it to a weapon workbench and you can just choose which skin you want to put on it. The same is true for... Oh, okay, yeah, I am on my ship. Hold on. Apparel. The same is true for the chunks hats. So, like, see, that's just a chunks cap right now. I have 6 of them. But if I want it to be a Thorgan hat, like that, alright, if I want it to be a Thorgan hat, I just take chunks hat to a industrial workbench, a spacesuit workbench, and change the skin to one of the creator skin hats. That's how we have our Tommy hat, and that's how and then I rename it so it makes them easier to find. Like, see, we have a matte hat here for Tommy, and we have I think Ghostrider's hat is on Rosie. Rosie's wearing Ghost hat. But yeah, so you just go to well, I might even have a settler hat in there. I didn't even look, did I? Well, I'm a terrible streamer. Can y'all believe I'm actually responsible for other people for a living? I do have 9 of those. So this is what you would find. The settler adventure hat. And then you just take it to you use Dark Star, so you just take it to your spacesuit bench at Dark Star and reskin it. And I forget how many skins there are. There's like 17 of them. I was torn between the tiger stripes. There's a funky looking neon, crazy like neon vibe looking one, and the snake skin. But we had to go with the snake skin. It was just fitting. But usually myself and all my characters are wearing these hats like this. Like the Tommy hat. There's Clyde the Dice Goblin, if anybody doesn't know. You like that outfit, Sweet Pea? That's a bounty hunter outfit. Bottom and I think bounty hunter 1, and I think bounty hunter vest. I think. I screw that stuff up all the time. I can never remember anything. We get to go report back to Lopez. Yay. Again, Lopez has you doing a whole lot of running around. He should pay extra for fuel. Wear and tear on your ship. Doesn't that look good though? Shout out kudos X2357 as Starborn Guardian with a dark skin. God, it looks so much better. I debated between that and the mirrored skin, but that is just... We might upgrade these weapons. I did go with some EM weapons because I want to be boarding some people at some point in time. And these are... none of these are overkill. Could have totally went with stronger guns from Matilda for the cannons. And we probably will later. I just haven't yet.
Someone responded to the distress call?
Dude, you're like way behind, bro. Tom, are you chilling? Are you taking a shit in his bushes? That's fine. He deserves it. He doesn't pay well. Alright.
Glad to hear you're back. Safe and
You just
sound.
made your razor leaf?
Banda, you owe me 30.
Nice.
You're tougher than I thought.
Easy money. So while you were doing that,
most
I used the
playthroughs,
communication
Sweet
satellites
Pea,
to
and I
triangulate some
got this
spacers'
idea
chatter.
from Sister Citizen.
There's an old derelict
In one of
star
her
station
streams,
the
she
spacers are using
had
as a
made an
base.
all EM ship, and I thought that is so cool. So my playthroughs up until now, I've been using Fleet Command to
Couldn't say
make
it better
make
myself.
at least one or two of the ships
There
all
are
EM.
undoubtedly a lot of spacers there. Both
That way I
ships
could
and
board
men on the
everything.
station itself.
We could really use Lemaire's ships for this.
But right now, my side
Never
ships,
gonna get a
my
better
fleet
chance to
ships are
clean
just the
this system for
Frontier and the Razor Leaf,
100% agree.
and I've
So,
done jack shit to either one of
glorious
them.
leader. Any words of wisdom or inspiration before we embark? This is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. There won't be any do-overs on this one.
Sly fee
I'll
on
be
that.
waiting for you to jump in.
I was wanting to take a break from shipbuilding until I finally decided to start playing with the Guardian ship. And now after I made this, I got an idea, a little build in mind for the Scorpius, and do another one for the Guardian. And I'm thinking I'll make my fleet all Starborn Guardians, or all Starborn ships. That's the goal. My Watchtower goal is to end Watchtower with this ship modified, probably with different weapons and a different build on it,
Everything looks good at my
and
station, Captain.
a fleet of Starborn ships. It's like give Watchtower a big fat middle finger. Check out all this debris up here just gone crazy. Alright. Does anybody besides me switch between keyboard and mouse? Based on whether you're flying the ship or doing something else. See, like, look, I hate on this mission, like, you got Altair 4 and Altair 5's right here with it. Which one of them are Altair 4A or B or Altair 4 and 4A? Which one's actually the mission? I'm not going to look to bother. We're just going to randomly go. You doing that quest right now, Will? Nice.
Oh, what have we here? Wrong place, wrong time. You think you can win this?
Yes, obviously. That dude had a bad day.
Look alive. Spacer's got reinforcement. More contacts jumping in.
Cool. More black boxes.
They knocked out the ground drive.
There you go. Get bent, buddy.
Everyone, start boarding the star station. It's time to reclaim this system for good.
You can wait on that, homeboy. Did you not see all this loot out here sitting around out here waiting to be got? I told that bandit group the first time, did I not tell them y'all they should just stay at home? They're just gonna die if they came. There it was, all blowed up. So the bandit said he had 2 ships, one that worked and one could be patched together. Poor fella's down to 1 ship. Don't know how many ships Lopez had, but he's got 1 less. You know, it's mouse and keyboard for me on everything, but for some reason, whenever I first started playing Starfield, I was like, I don't know, I just randomly picked up the controller while I was doing the ship stuff, and I was like, hey, it feels pretty cool, I'll do that. I sometimes use it during decorating, like outposts and stuff. I just go back and forth with the keyboard and the mouse and the controller for that. It's just whichever one my hand's on, really. Doesn't seem to matter to me on that. But I ain't gonna lie, I got used to doing the ship with the controller. But here's the thing, I can't drive the Rev 8 with the controller. Gotta do it mouse and keys. I'm weird, I know. It's just sometimes a shipbuilding decorator and ship combat. Otherwise, it's all mouse and keys. And in all other games, it's all mouse and keys. I actually just kind of have the controller because my kiddo used to like to play games on the computer before he got his Xbox. And it's just kind of handy to have. I guess we should do something about all these people in here shooting at stuff, shouldn't we? Let's introduce them to a big old fat gravity well. Let them say hello to that. Oh, damn you, Rosie. Really? Stepped right in front of me when I thought her. I mean, seriously, Rosie. Seriously. You friggin' suck, Rosie. Now we're gonna have to wait to do that all over again because you just had to be stupid. Who we get killed here? Family settler. See what you did, Rosie? You got that dude killed. You should feel bad about yourself. Yeah, you should be on fire for that. Here, let's try that again. Here, now y'all all go get bent. I'll still cut it short. I killed the wrong group. My bad. Let's try that. That's what I meant to do. Wow, check that out, y'all. I'm hanging out here and with a gun with no ammo. Oh, I'm not paying no attention. Time to quit screwing off. I nearly died. Can't have that. Can't have that. See, you know what I like about this game is I don't have to play seriously. I can goof off. Now, if this is a more hardcore game, I'd have to be serious right now and be playing. I wouldn't be able to just chill and like back out and save myself. I'd have to focus. God forbid that. They should know I don't focus. Now let's do this. Whoops, wrong thing. Let's because I like this. I just think it's funny to see everything get piled up. What am I getting hung up on? Where's these people running to? Where you going, buddy? What are you doing? Over there, just come back here and take one pot shot. What kind of silliness is that? Liberal use of a power nobody uses it just for the heck of it. Really? You shot at me? Did you not know I had friends with me? I wonder how many times I can get away with just doing that. I'll let everything else take care of them while I stand here and pick up all this stuff that got all nice and piled up conveniently for me. See, Gravity will just get all this loot in one nice convenient spot for you. Sometimes too convenient. I might have to separate them so I can get to it all. Excuse me. Some of y'all need to move. Yeah, game's definitely got to be fun. I have not run the Horizon Space Station yet. I'm thinking it's going to be a pop it in with a whole brand new next new game plus. Let's see here. Let's go with... Where's my Fustora? I never use it. Where's the damn thing at? I know I went and looked right at it. Gravity well, piece. Gravity wave. There it is. There we go. Conveniently piled them all up. Actually, sometimes I just like playing with the Starborn powers just to remind myself that I have them. This week's fun is Gravity Well. Man, we Gravity Welled homeboy's hair off his head. Check that out. We done used Gravity Well and pulled his tope slap off. Homeboy, bad day for you, dude.
This unit is performing a software update.
Oh, that's good. Good review.
Further conversation.
That's rude. I'll talk to you all I want. How many did we get piled up here? Yeah, Tommy, you gonna walk in the pile of dead bodies, Tommy? Who else we got here? See, my guy was broke. Who turned the lights on and off? Is that new? Or is that the game just being the game? That's the game just being the game. Bethesda, you could do something about your piss poor lighting in the game. That would be wonderful. Wonderful. Be almost like me learning how to talk. Ooh. We're gonna have to catch him. Aha! We got a heat leech. That's 4 of them now. We got a heat leech. What do you think about that, Raven? We picked up another heat leech. We need to raise them. We need to get those jokers raised up. Need to do that and get them on stream so everybody can see them and be amazed at their wonderfulness. Alright, I think I've looted all the good lootables. But the lootables worth lootabling. Let's get some underwhelming spacesuits here that we're going to sell. Yep, that's how I know they're underwhelming. I'm not even going to look at them. But they are worth credits. And after building my ship and speccing my character out on some things, he is definitely in need of money. It's atmosphere, it's scary in the dark. And I guess it's atmosphere when this shit's like flickering all over the place. It's to give you that tension, right? It's atmospheric tension. You've never captured a heat leech? Ghost may tell you it's smarter to do it a certain way, but I've learned that some of the weaker Xenos, it's super easier just to take a CCD out and not even attack them or anything, just hit them with the CCD. Don't hit them with the prod or anything else, just throw a CCD at them. Like small Kara snails, heat leeches. And heat leeches are definitely worth getting. I mean, that's like the creme de la creme Xeno to catch. Like, if you catch nothing else, catch a heat leech. Go get them, guys. They said I was going to pay for that. Proof's in the pudding on whether I'm going to pay for that, buddy. Seems like y'all are doing a whole lot of the paying.
What the hell? Get him! Found me a target. That hurt. Show yourself, bastard!
Go get him, Tommy.
Found me a target. Under fire.
We haven't boosted Raven up quite as good as we have Tommy yet. Raven hadn't earned all Raven's upgrades, but I'd say after this mission, Raven's going to have earned their upgrades. Tommy's pretty well spec'd out, though. Oh, it's about to get crazy up in here, y'all. I guess we should slow down and pay a little bit of attention. Let's just, for the heck of it, go ahead and let's have a terror brew right in the middle of a fight. It'd be cool if I had something, you know, fun like Black Hole Hard or any of that cool shit. Instead, I'm just merely talking away on chat and just roll right up in the middle of all the enemies like I'm the king of the swing.
Hello.
Hey, son. All right.
My mom was originally going to do it, but I'll let you drive me, okay?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Alright, thank you.
All right. All right, sorry about that. And we're back. Kiddo gets precedence, though, right? All right, let's see here. Back to where we was in the middle of getting wrecked, right? So while we're in the middle of getting wrecked, we shall, because I don't remember what I did, we'll just eat a few of these things. Pop over here. Let's just get wrecked and see what's happening. Okay, now I got a better grip at the battlefield here. Let's pop off a reactive shield. Well, how about don't hit any of the right buttons?
I never liked him anyway.
Oh, where'd you go? Come here, get wrecked, buddy. Alright. We got one in here or something hanging out. There you go, Tommy and Raven. Y'all took care of them nicely for me. I appreciate that. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see. Spacer gone. Look at that one standing. Tommy just chilling right behind that spacer captain.
Where the hell are you?
Right behind you.
Get out of here!
Dude, you can sure suck up some bullets. I'll give you that. See Tommy stand up on his hind legs. That was awesome. Who won't get you, buddy? Dude, you got. I mean, I hate to tell you. Oh, man, you got that bald head too, man. Y'all should quit hanging out with each other. Y'all cousins or something. Alright. A lot of Xenos are hanging out. We'll stop and use a computer, right? I have to keep an eye on the stream. I have been volunteered to do some fatherly duties here soon, which is fine. That's part of being a dad. Probably the coolest part of being a dad. So we'll run through the rest of this mission and see where we're at. Hey there, Ghost. Did you see that I actually picked a lock? I didn't console command it or cheated or nothing. You should be proud of me. Oh, there's some dirty Watchtower components here, folks. Did you see that? Watchtower's been here. The dirty dogs. Alright, I gotta catch up on chat real fast right now. I have an Ashta and Ankylosaur. You got you an Ashta and an Ankylosaur, Sweet Pea? Nice, nice. The Ankylosaurus is awesome. I love the little choker. It's like a little dinosaur looking guy. I need to do more with Tank Girl's Galactic Harvest. I mean, I've got the mod. I've played with it a little bit, but this new game, I haven't really done anything with it except for sell the meat that I've harvested. I actually really need to do it. Yeah, I'm bad to console command my way through locks. No lie on that, Sweet Pea. I get so... After the first few playthroughs, that mini game just... And it's the same for... It's not a knock towards Bethesda or the game or anything. It's, I've never played a game ever where the lockpick mechanism held up through more than one playthrough before I was just tired of it. Personal experience, though. Yeah, I'd hate to think you were using Shade's immersive looting or anything and played this mission and was not filthy rich afterwards. The amount of gear you get is just stupid. Really, homie? I mean, you should have walked away. Really. You really should have left. Raven even thought so. Alright, alright, alright. Let's see what we got here. That looks good, looks good, looks good. Sorry, I'll talk to myself on stream sometimes just to remind myself what I'm trying to accomplish. On this particular mission, nothing really. To just get through it. It is nice my guy will not be broke anymore.
Company, on me.
Yeah, they are a lot easier with that. I used that on one of the earlier gameplays. I think it was the Ogres. I guess my Xenos took care of the light work there that was shooting at me. You can tell I'm truly worried about it. Running around super encumbered. Personal atmosphere for the win though. What are you doing back here, Alban?
This? This is the first deep breath I've taken in months. I make no illusions.
16 mil in the
You
bank,
did this.
26 mil on
Now
me.
it's up to
That's
us
what I'm
to keep
talking
it
about,
going.
Will. I just spent like over $1 million on the Starborn Guardian. But I beat away a lot of money on other stuff.
Very
It was a
diplomatic.
team effort, yeah,
It's
right.
horseshit, of course. But it sounded nice. The rest of the
I so
families and
appreciate
I,
all you
well,
folks coming in
we
and
chipped
hanging
in
out
for a
during the
reward.
stream.
I know it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you makes.
Sweet Pea is Fireside on Nexus
dirt poor
and
farmers and miners
Creations,
trying to
because I'm
get
going to
by.
pick it up as soon as I end this stream here.
Think I need to shut up now. Don't want to get...
Oh, the Ogre's awesome.
Don't you dare.
I download a lot of Ogre stuff. And sometimes I'll try to like show off some of Ogre stuff and I won't even know what I'm doing.
We'll give you a warm
So I
welcome
hope
for
I
the
don't give
ages.
anybody a bad idea. Because this stuff is cool. Sometimes I don't use it like I should. Alright. Well, at least we got all that done. We have wrapped that up. And just in time, welcome back, Ghostrider.
Because I do not experience boredom, I excel in the performance of menial tasks.
He performs in the menial tasks. Fails at it.
We did it!
You did it! Oh, you're so proud of yourself. You'd be a lot richer if you'd, like, strip these bodies of all their gear, but that's okay. I'll do that since y'all pay shit out for rewards. Alright. I think I have just about successfully loot goblin this. Good enough anyway. I think I have. That's a cool noise. Sounds like something's running into the out of the space station here. Alright, folks. Since I have been informed that I have some daddy duties to go attend to, which is cool, that's perfectly fine. I'm actually totally okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up here for now for today. Yeah, his new Constellation crate is good. I did a review of that, Sweet Pea, and I had no idea what it was or what it did or how it worked. installed it and blind reviewed it, and I owe Z Ogre and everybody who worked on that a massive apology. I've since played with it and know it better and need to re-review it.
I'd really rather not.
Because it's super cool. I like it. Alright, but anyways, I've got to go handle some daddy duty stuff. And I appreciate everybody coming in by the stream. Totally unexpected that everybody drops in, and I so appreciate it when you do. Be sure to check us out. Like I said, if you like what I do, like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, because my life doesn't allow for a schedule that makes this convenient. I do it when I can do it, and I try to share, I can't talk or think straight, shine a positive light on the cool work that these mod authors are doing. That's the whole reason we're here, and to laugh and to have a good time, smile and be positive. So that's what we're here to do. So hang out with us in the settled system, and you might see me here. I'm building a Fallout 4 load order. We're going to soon be streaming Fallout 4, Doom, The Dark Ages,
I don't think
and
so.
if I can get over myself, eventually I'll finish that Oblivion playthrough I said I would do, but I just ain't feeling it. But there we are. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you all for coming in. Sly, Ghost, Tommy, Sweet Pea, Boss Red, Sly So Savage, Wheels, Pet and Zoo. I mean, hey, so many people has popped in here. There's so cool people. I don't remember everybody, and if I forgot somebody, I'm so sorry. But y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the Starfield.